Unfortunately, having to deal with scammers has just become a way of life for us as adults. And now it's becoming a way of life for our children too. Just days before Christmas 2022, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, also known as the FBI, released some information about sexploitation and sexting scams that are targeting children as young as 10 years old. I'm really sorry to have to bring you this information, but you really need to know. So let's take a look at what the FBI had to say, and here's some information about the details of the scam so that you can help protect your children.
We are starting at the FBI.gov website. In the search engine, we're going to put in sextortion crimes, and these are the results that we receive. We are going to select the sextortion crimes on the increase. Talk to your kids now. We instantly see that over 3,000 minor victims have been targeted in the past year across the United States. This information is brought to us by the United States Attorney's Office for the Western District of Pennsylvania in partnership with the Homeland Security Investigations and the Federal Bureau of Investigations from the Pittsburgh office and the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. They go on to say that the online enticement of minors has dramatically spiked in recent months, and this includes reports of sextortion. Now, sextortion is a term that combines two words, that's sex and extortion. And the way that occurs is an individual, often a child, is threatened or blackmailed, usually online, by a person demanding sexual content or money from the child against their will. What happens is these schemes occur online in environments that young people feel safe in, and they are commonly social media sites, gaming sites, and video chat applications that children are familiar with, or children and teens are familiar with, and they feel safe. So, what the predators do is in these online platforms, they pretend to be young women and they target the minor males between the ages of 14 and 17, and some of the victims have been as young as 10. So once they befriend the children, they use deceit, coercion, and deception to get the children to give them sexually explicit images, or sometimes they will tell them falsely, of course, that they have obtained photos that the children may have shared with someone else. They will use this as a way to blackmail the teen so that the teen can give them money, gift cards, and sometimes additional images. In many cases, the predators threaten to release the images of the children so that they will send them the money or the gift cards or the additional images. The predators demand payment through a variety of peer to peer payment applications, and the children end up feeling shame, fear, and confusion. And that's how they kind of get trapped in this cycle of abuse because they just don't know how to end the situation. So the FBI has seen this increase quite a bit, and they are going to start a campaign in schools. When you click this information right here, it gives you, it's going to open, should open in a moment. It tells you how they have launched a campaign about sextortion in schools, and it tells youth how to be on guard online, and it just gives you quite a bit of information. And this is the page that also explains that a young woman tried to commit suicide because she felt trapped and did not see any way out of the situation. And that was, I guess, her way of trying to end this abuse. So this is very serious. Now let's go back to the to this original page. Now, the one thing that I really like about this page is it gives us quite a bit of information. It tells us that we can contact the local FBI field office. Here is a tip form that is available to use from the Homeland Security investigations. There is also a way to report the tips here electronically at the FBI.gov website. There are also telephone numbers, even for the hearing impaired individuals that are in the United States or Canada. They can call this number listed here. And there's also a place where you can visit to help you take down some of that content that may have been posted about your child. And here's also some information about the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, the work that they do. There's a Get Help option here on this website. And they also go on to talk about what they've done. They right here speak very clearly about someone that has been prosecuted. So there is good news that they are taking this very seriously, that they are prosecuting some individuals. And they do also tell you what to do here, that you should remember that the predator is to blame, not your child, that you can get help before deciding whether to pay the money or otherwise comply with the predator, because cooperating or paying rarely stops the blackmail and it continues the harassment. So they give you tips right here of what you should do if your child has become a victim. And as always, if you found this content helpful, please like and subscribe.